Tuesday night baseball now from the home of the Astros, Minute Maid Park in Houston. Tonight, the first of two in this interleague matchup between the Colorado Rockies and the Houston Astros. The Astros find themselves on an impressive 9-game winning streak. They'll try to push it into double digits next. Derek Lowry, a right-hander from the Empire State, gets the starting assignment here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Stepping into the box, Leonis Martin. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Strike taken up in the zone. And fellas, these Astros entering play here tonight, they've been pretty much unstoppable the last couple of weeks or so. Winners of 9 straight ball games.
Matty, you have a chance to win 9 ball games in a row. All you're thinking about, first off, everything's going right. All facets of the game are coming together. Team is playing exceptionally well right now. But your eyes on that double digits. There's very few teams that rattle off a double-digit win streak throughout the course of the year. They have that opportunity today.
Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for strike number 2. Unable to find the zone with the slider.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
Here now the 2-2. Locks him up for strike 3. And a chance now to check out the visiting Colorado Rockies. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
You know, Corey Dickerson is the guy that's looking to turn it around right now. He went 0 for 3 last game. No big deal. Only 3 ABs. But it was the way in which he looked going about those ABs. He didn't have a good look to him at all. We'll see if he can bounce back in this one.
In now for Colorado, Ryan McMahon. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat.
Nope.
A ball and no strikes. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew working this one. Behind the plate is Eric Summerskill.
Yeah, Dan, we got Eric Summerskill behind the dish. Really likes to work the ball east-west. What did you like? Did you like north-south, east-west?
I thought east-west, D-Row. The more I could get away with on the outside corner, inside corner. Give me a wider plate than a higher plate. I think it's a lot easier to pitch to a wider plate.
Outside, 3-0 now.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
The 3-0. Finds the zone, strike 1.
This is where if you're the batter, one pitch, one spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away.
Batting third, the shortstop, Trevor
Striding in for the Rockies, Trevor Story. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Looking at his career totals, Story is carrying around a batting average in the 320s. That's what you might call potent.
Yeah, Matty, I know in today's game, batting average isn't held in high regard, but for a career to be north of 300, you're doing it.
Behind 0-2 now. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Good waist pitch, 1-2. And 2-2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
hit high and deep to left field. Cox looking up, and it's gone. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left, number 28 on the season, as the Rockies have taken a 2-0 lead.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
In now, Corey Dickerson. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. He enters play with an even 50 RBIs to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, number 20.
Now at the plate, number 20. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Watches a fastball right there for strike one.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Now a move over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. And it's fouled away. Dickerson, base runner at first with one out. Got him.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball.
13.
Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Standing in now, Santana, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Here comes the 1-0. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. 23 pitches already here in the first inning. Throw over to the bag, and the runner back. Now the 2-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92. You can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
And he popped him up back into foul territory behind first, but this will land untouched. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Line to the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit. And they won't even attempt to run on that arm in right, so despite the runner moving on the pitch, it'll wind up first and second here.
Alex.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Alex Jackson is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Two down, runners at first and second. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at for ball number 2.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And the 32nd pitch of the inning is swung on and missed, and that will retire the side. But the Rockies push across 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. Home half of the first coming up from Minute Maid Park. It's now 2-0 Colorado. Hyunjin Ryu will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
Now batting, Diego Corona, and he's a strong candidate for Rookie of the Year honors if he can avoid a collapse here in the final months. It's been a great first campaign in the big leagues for him so far. Ryu's ready. Here's the first pitch. A high fastball is in there. Boys, we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight. Fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, Matty, this team has definitely been struggling recently, and then you get a look up right now and you're going to face the ace. Somebody has to step up for this team. I'll tell you what, if they're able to score a few early runs off him and put him on the defensive, this could be a huge momentum swing for this team.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, what you got on this lineup as they try to clinch a division title?
Yeah, Matty, the thing I'm focused on with this lineup is the fact that they love to run. They lead the league in stolen bases. They're not afraid to take that extra bag. It's going to put the defense on their heels. Be on the lookout for that today.
Ready now, Archie Chan, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch on its way. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call. Chan is really a rare talent in this sport, a true 5-tool player, as they say, which means he can make an impact in a game at any time. Really a joy to watch, not someone you want to take your eye off of.
Yeah, this guy's worth the price of a ticket. Just to watch his tool set, but not only that, the way he grinds at the plate, the way he battles defensively, this guy is one of the true superstars in our game.
The 1-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 now.
As a pitcher right there, do not be surprised if he throws the same exact pitch. He was lucky to foul that one off.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Yanked on the ground down the line, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. fouled off. The next 1-2 pitch. Pops this one up. McMahon is there for it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting third, the right fielder, Michael Lee.
Now at the plate, Michael Lee. He's always a long ball threat, currently 4th in the American League in that department.
When you're drawing up plans for your club in spring training, you'd love to have pop and power from your corner outfield spots, and they certainly have that in this guy right here.
And the pitch. And a strike called at the knees. Nothing in one. Here comes Ryu, 0-2. Hit hard down the right field line. But that's a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. Weekly hit to third. He's got to hurry. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Astros go down 1-2-3. They're down 2-0. At the plate, Ronnie Rodriguez.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. Drilled on the ground to short. Walker is right there. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Time for a look at the Astros on base. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
In now, Andrew Knapp. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
The 2-0 on the way. 3-0 now.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole and getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks in bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And into bat next, the left-handed outfielder, Leonis Martin. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
A ball and a strike to Colorado's leadoff batter.
Hey, he got away with that one right there. If he's going to live up there, spinning it up top of the zone, he's going to get hurt.
That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher right there, stealing a strike with that get me over breaking ball, and now he can get a little nastier with it in the dirt.
Ready to deliver the 1-2, and he fouls this one off. Knapp, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Into the box, Ryan McMahon, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. The numbers on the year, 272, 16 homers, and 49 runs batted in. Lifted in the air to center field. Moving under it, Chan, and the inning is over. Rockies strand 1. But they're on top 2-0. So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, number 3. He's coming off a 3-hit ball game in Sunday's series finale.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0 home. 1-1 the count now. And he looks at one in there, 1-2. High and deep to straightaway right. Jackson ranging back, still ranging back. A jump at the wall, and he's got it. Great play for the first down.
That was a pretty spectacular catch right there. A lot of guys mistime that jump because they're worried about the wall coming on, but he got it just right and hauled it in. Great stuff.
Standing in, Nate Walker. He's currently 9th in the American League batting race entering play.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he gets ahead 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And he lays off for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Two and 1. Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Fouled away. Now the 3-2 pitch. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 26 for him on the season, and the Astros are on the board. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Yeah, and there's another reason the word around the league is this guy's a bona fide Rookie of the Year candidate. He seems to come up big, never shying away from the moment like a lot of rookies do. It's been a joy to watch him have so much success in just his first big league season.
Into the box now, number 2.
Number 2.
As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. You see the great batting average coming in with 38 home runs, and he's driven in 129.
Oh.
2-0.
2-0.
1 out, nobody on. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
No surprise here that they're working around this big boy. Certainly not going to let this guy tie the game up with something fat out over the heart of the plate.
3-0 pitch. And he lost him here on 4 pitches. So a speed merchant is aboard now with 1 away.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close. So I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Digging in now, number 30. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Strike taken up in the zone.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting 1 out could be a challenge.
Over to first, Ryu. A dive, but he's back. Runners on first with 1 down. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. And he'll step off and fire to the bag, and he's back standing. The 1-1 takes a pitch for strike number 2. Pop straight up. Here comes Dickerson. He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first. And he is in there.
Dan, after that base hit right there, we're talking about 2 full weeks of finding a way to be productive and get a knock.
Good to think about that. You think how hard it is to get a base hit in a professional baseball game, and for him to be able to do it 14 consecutive days in a row as a pitcher, you have to just tip your cap to this guy.
Striding forward now is the DH, David Lee. He currently sits number 7 on the AL RBI leaderboard. So a good guy to have at the plate in this situation.
Yeah, that's kind of surprising to me. I mean, he's a good player, but I don't think many pegged him as one of the best run producers in the game coming into this year. But he's having a breakout year, no question about it.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Second and third here, one man out. And him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Hey, he gets a pass right there for that ugly swing. He's been having a monster season. Take a step out of the box, regroup. He'll get right back in this AB.
The 1-2 is in there. A called strike three.
Batting ninth, the left fielder.
Standing in, Gary Cox. Early RBI spot for him here, and not a bad guy for the job. Currently ninth in the American League in runs batted in.
This guy's an RBI machine. He's knocked in a boatload over his last 10 games. He's absolutely on fire right now.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball one.
Too low, 1-0.
Well, he's been laboring a bit through these first two innings of work. That's 37 pitches, and ideally he'd be closer to 27 instead.
Now a circle change, but he takes it low, ball two. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Hit hard on the ground to short. Story has it. In a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the third. Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Rockies offense with Colorado's manager. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Ready to take his hacks again, Trevor Story, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Here comes the first pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Cox is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out. So with now one away in the inning, we'll give you a look at the current standings entering play. As you can see that these guys have a pretty good stranglehold on the division to this point. So next it'll be the number 4 batter for the Rockies, Corey Dickerson. He reached on a single in his first try. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. Now the 2-0 is in there for strike 1. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone.
Wow, that was a pretty good 2-strike slider right there. I think that would fool them, and the umpire too.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 20.
Stepping in and ready for another shot. Number 20. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swinging a soft liner, but little trouble handling this one down there at third, as that will end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Rockies, as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Leading off the inning, Diego Corona, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Diego Corona.
Ryu gets the sign. First pitch on its way. And that misses inside. 1-0. And that's inside and a bit low anyways. It's 2-0.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And that's a fair ball as it'll head for the 326 sign in right. He'll get it into second. And a good decision to push it that time. He's in at second base with a leadoff double.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, Dero. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan? Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
Stepping in now, Archie Chan, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. Corona leads off second with nobody out. Astros center fielder ahead with a 2-0 count. Two and two.
You know, from a hitter's perspective, you get pounded in and then he throws a nasty changeup away. Is the mindset to tell yourself that he's going to go in and out all day long, or is he going to double up? That's the cat and mouse we're seeing right now.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Too high. Ball 3.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Well, when you go with the slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Michael Lee, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's set, and the pitch. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
I heard so many pitchers in my career in the dugout talk about you're only one pitch away from getting out of a nasty situation. This is perfect right here. A strikeout or a double play, and he can get right back in control of this inning.
Now a swing and a hard hit grounder.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it. 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he is safe at third as he moves up on what's likely to be ruled a wild pitch.
That was definitely a two-strike curveball there. The catcher turns his glove over and tries to make himself big to block it, but with no luck. The ball skips away, and it scored a wild pitch.
Couple of men in scoring position here with none down. He stays alive, still 2-2. Another try at 2-2. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
Amazing he was able to lay off in this situation. Your eyes light up when you get something above the belt, especially with a man on third base.
Another full count pitch on its way. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Beautiful backdoor slider for the punch out right there, guys. When it's tight like this one was, it looks like a fastball off the plate, then darts back at the corner at the last second. Locked them up completely with that one.
Standing in now, number 3. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And not in time as the run scores.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send him. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Digging in to try it again, Nate Walker, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
And in that last at bat, it makes you think this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball, and he didn't miss it. Hit it right on the screws.
From the stretch. And a ball 1-0. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Dickerson going back. It's up and out of here into the archways. So a 2-run shot to left center, his second of the game, and it's given the Astros a 4-2 lead.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
Now batting.
Into the box, number 2. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
3 runs already home here. Misses, ball 2.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
The 2-2 one more time. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. We're through 3 here in the Space City, and Houston's taken a 4-2 lead. Next for the Rockies is the DH, Santana. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
0-1 count, and the pitch. In there, and it's 0-2 now. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Full count now. 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
That's an excellent at bat right there. Fell behind it early, 1-2. Didn't panic or start chasing pitches out of the zone. He's able to lay off 3 pitches in a row, and he's standing on first with no outs. That's a great job.
Into the box now, Alex Jackson, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Splitter that misses too low, and he's behind 2-0 now.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
2-1 after the foul ball there. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Just off the end of the bat. It's a foul ball, and he'll stick around. Here now, the 2-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Stepping in now, Ronnie Rodriguez, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. Here's the 0-1. Pitch out. Nothing doing. The 1-1 is in there for the second strike. Santana stands at first with 1 out. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. And this one is gone. A home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 9 on the year, as that'll pull him even at 4 apiece.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
Now batting.
In now, Andrew Knapp.
Andrew.
As he'll take a look at a high strike here on the outside corner. It's 0-1. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
Nope.
Fastball well outside.
1-1.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Back to the top of the order now, and into bat next, the left-handed outfielder Leonis Martin. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1.
Good job there to jump ahead with the fastball. If he's going to get back on track out there, the fastball is what he's going to start to need locating first and foremost. Then he can work his other pitches off of that.
And that misses. 1-1.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Chan looks up, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. 2-run shot to straightaway center. 12 home runs for him now thus far, and it's now 6-4. How about the work the lineups have been doing so far, fellas?
Matty V, this is turning into Home Run Derby Part 2. D-Row, 5 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, there's a fight at the bat rack for both teams right here. A lot of mislocations right out over the heart of the plate, and neither side is missing.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. 4 runs here in this half inning. Popped straight up. And that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, there's a case of a jam sandwich right there. Not that bad of a pitch, but he's able to just be strong enough to loop that one into left field.
Dan, sometimes a jam sandwich tastes much better than a rocket right at somebody.
Standing in now, Trevor Story. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. Needed to lay off that pitch upstairs, but it's 1-1.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
The set and the 1-1 pitch. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. 6 runs, 6 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
Into the box, Corey Dickerson, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1.
Hey, it's been a little bit of a rough outing for this guy in this one so far. And one thing you can look at if you want to get really picky, less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
The 0-1 pitch. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. McMahon is off of first with 2 away. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The 2-1. Loud contact for Dickerson, and a ball headed to deep right field. Gone! A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Number 14 on the season, and they double him up. It's 8-4. Here comes the Astros skipper up out of the Houston dugout, and he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. Probably wishes he could have gone a little longer, but the move's already been made, and he's off to the showers. Eddie Farmer answers the call from the pen here in the 4th, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Eddie Farmer.
Into the box now, number 20. As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike 1. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. The 1-1 home. Taken, strike 2. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. But they get the long ball working here as they club 3 home runs in the inning on their way to putting up a 6th spot. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Colorado's out in front 8-4. Leading off the inning, number 30, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
1 ball, no strikes to count. That's wide, 2-0.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
Outside and low, 3-0.
Kind of frustrating as a pitcher when you start an inning off with 3 straight balls like he has here in the 4th. Makes you start wondering what's going on.
Here it is, the 3-0. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. The 3-1. Finds the zone to fill the count, 3-2.
3-2.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Ryu looks in on his way with the 3-2. Hit out towards second. And this is going to get on through into center, a leadoff hit. So make it 2 hits for him in this one as he's on base here in the home 4th. And as you can see on the graphic, his total currently leads this Astros ball club. Next up for the Astros, David Lee, who looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first, just keeping him close. A 2-0 count to the Astros DH.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
Now a snap move over to first. Runners back. 4 runs, 5 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. And that's in there, 2-1.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time is laid off and the count runs full.
One thing to take note of is how these last two batters have really driven up his pitch count. He's had to use 14 pitches already on them, and he's not even through this guy yet. 14 is near the top end of what you want to throw in a complete inning.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Dickerson on the move. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately, and there's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
Stepping in now, Gary Cox. Left side, but well foul. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. None out, runners at first and second. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2, 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing him a fourth.
Now a sharply hit ball back up the middle, and that's in there. Base hit. And he's in safely to third as a run will score on the play as well.
With that hard double, you get a glimpse to see why this guy is a legitimate MVP candidate this season. Whenever he gets a chance to produce, he seems like he takes advantage of it. Great example there.
In now, Diego Corona, and he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1.
One of the big keys to pitching well is getting ahead early on, and it's been far from that for this guy so far. Less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Comes set, and the 0-1. A line shot to third base.
The batter, the center fielder, Archie Chan.
Into the box, Archie Chan, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Grounded weakly toward third. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
Now batting, the right fielder, Michael Lee.
Digging in, Michael Lee. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Good breaking ball there. Had him frozen. Strike 1.
I know he stole a strike right there, but he better be careful with that curveball. That's coming across and catching a lot of plate. And if he stays back, he's going to drive that thing with some serious authority.
This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. Rockies lead it 8-6. So striding forward now, Santana. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
Number 13.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. Farmer. It's pretty much a manager's dream coming out of the bullpen. High strikeouts, doesn't walk a lot of batters, usually a recipe for a lot of success.
Oh, that's one of the keys. I think if you were to build a perfect relief pitcher, you'd want a guy that throws a lot of strikes, that minimizes the base on balls, and nobody does it as good as this guy does right now in the game of baseball.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Right on it there, but this is foul over toward the first base dugout. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. And there are the final numbers for the Astros starting pitcher. And clearly he was off his game this evening.
Yeah, he was really frustrated and out of rhythm in this one. Unfortunately, I'm sure he's frustrated right now, and he will be for a while. But the good news is that the guys are still in the game. The offense is picking them up.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball just off the inside corner. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Hits are even at 7 apiece. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Offense apparently not hard to come by tonight as you get a look at our line score through the first half of the ball game. And boy, the runs have been coming fast and furious so far. Now to the plate, Ronnie Rodriguez. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better.
Yeah, Matt, and going back to that last at bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well.
Offered it a low one there, but came up empty.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
The 1-1 home. Swinging a ball chopped foul down the left side. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Heading out towards shallow right. Lee is in pursuit. He can't get there, so the inning will continue.
Check that out right there. I love me some of that. Staying inside the baseball, moving it the other way. Sometimes a pitcher can execute his pitch, but doesn't mean the batter can't grab a knock.
Standing in now, Andrew Knapp, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. A ball and a strike.
Well, based on that swing, I'd say this guy's got his A-game fastball working right now. The only way you're going to get to that pitch is you got to make an adjustment and get that front foot down a little earlier.
The 1-1 makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
Here now the 2-2. And it's fouled away. Now a throw over, and he'll dive back in safely. That's lifted the other way out to left. Cox is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. One left for Colorado. The lead stands pat at 8-6. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Chad Bettis, a 6'1" right-hander, will be the one to get the call from the bullpen here.
Number 35, Chad Bettis.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, number 3. He hit a sac fly earlier.
The third baseman, number 3.
Now here it comes. Line shot to first, and there's one away. And there are the final numbers for the Colorado starting pitcher. Certainly not the night he wanted to have.
Well, this one's really easy to dissect. Too many pitches left over the heart of the plate. 3 bombs allowed in this one. He's going to have to do a better job of throwing quality pitches down the road.
First delivery to him on the way. And just misses off the inside for ball 1. And that Colorado bullpen comes to life now with a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. The 1-0. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Striding in for Houston, number 2. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. But this will land untouched. Unable to find the zone with the slider. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Walker, base runner at first with 1 out. Three and 1.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
Now batting, number 30.
Oh, man, that check swing was about as close as they get. Tough call for the umpire, but it goes the batter's way this time, and he draws the walk.
Into the box now, number 30, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. A ball and a strike, the count to the Astros first baseman.
Hey, I'm a little shocked right there. Double play situation. He doesn't go with the sinker. He goes with the ordinary fastball in that situation.
The 1-1. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here. So whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Jackson ranging back. And a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. 46 now for him on the season, and they've taken a 1-run lead.
Well, with a 3-2 count and only 1 out, he knew that he was probably going to see a pitch in the zone, but he could not have hoped for a better pitch to drive. All aboard the RBI train.
In now, David Lee. As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
Plain to see right there that the manager's sticking up for his hitter, making sure that that strike zone gets a little bit tighter. It's tough to cover both sides of the plate, and they both want that strike zone to be shrinked up a little bit.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Grounded foul off to the right. The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Gary Cox will be next. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Digging in and looking for more, Gary Cox. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. After the walk, a quick check on first, and he'll get back in standing. And again a throw.
He's good.
He's set. Here it comes. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. Up top, it's 2-0.
Pick your poison in this situation right here. I know that runner on first is certainly affecting his mechanics, but now you're down 2-0, and you got to find a way to get back in this strike zone.
And that's over. 2-1. The 2-1 home. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Here's a look over to first, and the runner back safely. Still only 1 out in the inning. Here's another 2-2. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Diego Corona. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
First pitch of the at-bat. High and deep to right center. Jackson giving chase. But he can't get there as this hops over the wall for a ground rule double. And a bit of a break on defense as only 1 run is going to score.
Really unfortunate there. Obviously, the runner at second base was going to score easily, but it's possible they could have waved the runner around from first as well. We'll never know, though, as he's forced to hold the runner at third because of the ground rule double.
No balls and a strike to count. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Ground ball foul down the left side. Cox on third. Corona is over at second with 1 down in the inning. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
Probably wanted more of that at bat with runners in scoring position, but at least he does the job and brings 1 home. Maybe the next guy can pick up the runner at third now.
Striding in, Michael Lee. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Here comes the first pitch. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. This year against right-handed pitching, Lee carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. Grounded back up the middle. Story up the middle. And a fine play there up the middle may have saved a run as the inning is over. So a very good outburst here as 5 runs come across and allow them to take the lead. 5 innings complete. Houston leads this one 11-8. Leonis Martin will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Rockies center fielder looking at a 2-0 count now. Outside, 3-0 now. Three and one.
4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on the base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
Chan is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Now batting, the third baseman, Ryan McMahon.
Coming to the plate now, Ryan McMahon. He singled his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. And now a pitch on the way. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
The batter, the shortstop.
So striding in, Trevor Story. First delivery to him on the way. First pitch is a slider called for a strike.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half of the inning. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. Astros lead this one 11-8. So here's the cleanup hitter, number 3. 0 for 2 with a sacrifice thus far.
The third baseman, number 3.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that misses for ball 1. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
And this is popped up near second base. And there's your first out of the inning.
Now batting, shortstop, Nate Walker.
Nate Walker will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game, as he was off to a fast start indeed. Here comes the first pitch. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
2-1 to count. The 2-1. Fouled straight back. Shot towards second, and this is going to be his 4th hit of the game, as this should wind up as extra bases. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Now batting, number 2.
So stepping in, number 2. A couple of walks for him thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there, 0-1. Walker, the runner at second with 1 away. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And that's going to fall for a base hit.
Hey, Dan, as a former pitcher, that knock just took him to a 12-game hit streak. Is that in the packet when you're looking over the lineup?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, D-Row. You go into a pitcher's meeting, and they're making fully aware of who's hot and who's not. And trust me, they knew that he had an 11-game hitting streak. And after that knock, it's an even dozen.
Number 30 will stand in as he's accounted for one of the biggest at-bats of the game so far. A 3-run shot back in the 5th that's really energized his ball club. First offering on its way. Fastball well outside. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
You know, the old adage is you never throw a lefty down and in because their ability to turn and burn, and this pitcher's taking that to heart. He is throwing everything away right here.
Ready with the 1-1. Fouled off. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Grounded weakly to the right side. Gonna be a tough play. And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first. And that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away.
Up next for the Astros, the designated hitter, David Lee.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, David Lee. Here's the first pitch to him. Squared that one up just a little late. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. And he misses with it, 1-1. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Hard hit to first. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And a great job to stick with it as he's able to make the play for the 3rd out. 2 left for the Astros as they remain in front 11-8. Back here at Minute Maid Park in Houston. It's been a high-scoring affair thus far as we take a look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Striding in once again, Corey Dickerson. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
Goes to show you how strong this guy is. That wasn't a bad breaking ball that he hit for a home run in that last at bat. That ball was down and away. He went out and hooked it and pulled it. This guy's definitely a good hitter. Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And that'll stay in the park as it's off the center field wall. And he is into second with a double, his third hit of the night.
Well, when you're hitting the ball as well as he is, every time you swing the bat, you're thinking the ball's leaving the ballpark. He had a home run last time, and he almost had another one here. Nothing wrong with a double off the wall, though.
Into the box, number 20, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Up around the letters with that one for ball two. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
This is going to be an interesting at bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
And he comes back with a gorgeous slider there for strike two.
Is that gun reading right there? Because that just registered at 91 miles an hour on a slider. If he's working that pitch, that's most guys' fastballs. It's going to be a long game.
Softly hit out to short. A spin and a throw. Spin throw gets him at first. The only play he had, and he made it a good one.
Now batting, number 13.
Ready for another shot now. Santana. He enters this at bat 1 for 2 with a walk. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A ball and no strikes. Two balls, no strikes. The count to the Rockies' designated hitter.
Runner on third, sac fly situation, right? Two pitchers down. Really good job of patience trying to get a pitch that he can lift into the air to drive that runner home.
Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. 3-0 now. Dickerson stands at third with one gone in the inning. Fastball too low, and that's ball 4.
Almost looked semi-intentional there. The bad news is that there are 2 men on base. The good news is that an inning double play is now in order.
Now at the plate, Alex Jackson, and their runners at the corners now. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Grounded softly down the line toward first. One there, but one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
Looked like that might be an inning-ending double play off the bat, but that was some great hustle to beat the throw at first. Keeps the inning alive, and more importantly, he gets an RBI because of it.
Standing in now, Ronnie Rodriguez, as he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike one. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Yeah, Matty, not only is this guy using all 4 quadrants, he's elevating, getting their eye level up with a quality fastball.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. A runner on first with 2 away. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. Cox retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left. Time to get up and stretch here at Minute Maid Park. It's the Astros 11 and the Rockies 9. Number 25 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Number 25.
Stepping up now, Gary Cox.
Leading up for the Astros, the left fielder, Gary Cox.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And this is up and in, ball 1. Changeup stays outside and is behind 2-0.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
Hey. 2-1 now. Now the 2-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And there's a base hit. So a chance for some insurance here to start out the home half of the 7th.
Now batting, the catcher, Diego Corona.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Diego Corona. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
He's set, and the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Now the 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. The 3-0. Skied into straightaway right. Jackson waits on it. 1 away.
The center fielder, number 13, Archie Chan.
Digging in the switch hitter, Archie Chan. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
And another throw over. First offering on its way. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. And he looks at a changeup in there. 1-1. Here's the 1-1. Swung on and grounded foul. One and 2. Here it comes. Ball 2. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul. Cox, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Takes this the other way to right. Jackson is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
That's one of those tough luck outs that'll drive you crazy as a hitter. He drove that fastball, but couldn't get it down, so he has to take hard contact as a consolation.
Into the box now, Michael Lee, and a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Two out with the man at first. Runners on the move for second. In there, now the throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too, but he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
The 1-1 is a fastball taken high for a ball. 2 out here and a runner at second. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Astros leave 1. They still lead it, though, 11-9.
Your attention, please.
New pitcher coming on now as we'll get a look at the side armor, Joe Smith.
Joe Smith.
Stepping up to the plate, Andrew Knapp. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Roll, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there, and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches, and if you don't have command of the fastball, you're in for a long day, and we saw that here this afternoon, a ball flying out at near record pace.
And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes, he did. It's ruled a strike. The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. Time now for our starter comparison, and that tells the story. As you can see, neither guy able to get past 5 innings. So 1 gone for the Rockies here in the 8th. And into bat next, the left-handed outfielder, Leonis Martin. From the stretch. And that misses, ball 1. One out, nobody on. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. Weekly hit towards first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting.
A look at our line scored thus far. Already 7 home runs between these two clubs combined, and the ball's really been jumping out of here throughout the contest. Stepping into the box, Ryan McMahon. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. First delivery to him on the way. In there, no balls and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Comes at him with the slider there, and he gets the strike.
1 pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work out of the bullpen here.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes.
1 and 2.
Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside.
I think you could have an argument for that first pitch that it could have been off the plate, but there was certainly no debate with that one. That missed by a ton.
Line drive snagged on a short hop. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. Still trailing things. It's 11-9. Gonzalez is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
The Rockies, number 34.
Now at the plate, number 3. 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one.
The third baseman, number 3.
Here's the first pitch to him. No balls and 1 strike. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Hard sinker misses. 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Is laid off him for ball number 3.
This is the kind of pitching that's frustrating for me to watch. He had him down 0-2, then he started getting cute, and now the count is full at 3-2. It happens, but I'd rather see him attack the hitter and force contact if you can't get him to chase after a pitch or 2.
And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner, and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
Standing in a perfect 4 for 4 so far, Nate Walker, and we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here. First pitch on its way. 0-1 the count. The 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. The 1-1 is a called strike on the changeup. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. Nobody out, runner on first. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. Another full count pitch home, and a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right?
Now
all he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with a strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Stepping in now, number 2, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. The 1-2. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Dickerson going back. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. The relay. Throw won't get him. But baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
Yeah, and you've got to ride these streaks as long as you possibly can, and he's doing that coming in right here. Came into this game on fire with the stick, and he's doing that here.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. Digging in once again, number 30. And he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Martin is under it. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
That's a spot right there as a pitcher where you'll trade an out for a run anytime. Bases loaded and only 1 run scores on the sacrifice fly.
In now, Gary Cox, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. And it's 1-1. 2 down, runners at first and second. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
The 2-1 home. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. Here now the 2-2. In the dirt, and now let's see. And, oh, they say he beat the throw, safe at third. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, he's just lost complete control of the baseball in this inning. 2 walks and now a wild pitch. You know he's talking to himself in his head, and I can't imagine he's saying any real nice things either.
Second and third, 2 away. This is line to left. That's in there. Base hit. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Man, I haven't seen an offensive explosion like this since I don't know when. It's been a combination of spotty pitching and inconsistent defense, and now they posted an amazing 14 runs on the board.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Diego Corona. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Now a move over to first, and the runner will get back standing. And again a throw and a dive, but he's back in there. Cox leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. That's wide, 2-0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. Now a throw over to first, and the runner back in standing. A runner on first with 2 away. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
At the plate, Archie Chan, as the switch hitter, will take his cuts left-handed here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
Now the 0-1. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw is in time, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here as this side is retired. So 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 9th inning coming up. The Astros on top, 14-9.
Paul
Lee enters the game from the pen, and because this is a non-save situation, it's evident that they're just trying to get him some work after having not thrown in several days.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
He's set. Here it comes. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. The 0-1 pitch. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Here's the 0-2. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And this will make its way into center field for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard now to open the ninth.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
Into the box, Corey Dickerson. 1-0 the count. Now the 1-0. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. The former Ranger, he became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Line towards center field. Chan has to run straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Now batting, number 20.
Digging in, number 20, looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1. Runners on first with 1 down. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. Here it comes on 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 0-2 once more. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. The second for 1, and nearly a double play. That was closer than I thought it would be, and the inning will continue.
Definitely a risky and aggressive play from the pitcher there, but he made it work out. They've practiced plays like that a lot in spring training, so it paid off this time.
At the plate, Santana. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Here comes the first pitch. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low. The 1-0 home. Grounded foul off to the right and over toward the dugout. Taken, called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. Now a crowd announced at a bit over 23,000 comes to their feet. Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside. Two out with the man at first. Last strike now for Colorado. And there's going to be a October baseball in Houston. The Astros have won the American League West.
Man, I don't care who you roll out there against these guys. That's 10 wins in a row for them, so they feel like they could beat anybody in the league right now, and they're making it look awfully easy, too.
14-9 is the final score here. The Houston Astros win for a 108th time, most in the division. Eddie Farmer gets the win in relief, his second of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 56 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.